George's hands were shaking when he showed me his bank statement last Tuesday. Not a little tremorful shaking, like he'd just gotten terrible news from a doctor. "Robert," he said, his voice breaking, "I'm going to lose my house." I looked at him. George is 73. He's owned his house since 1987. Paid it off in 2018. No mortgage. No debt. He did everything right. "George," I said, "what are you talking about? You don't have a mortgage." He pushed the statement across his kitchen table. "Look at the savings account. January 2025, $78,420. December 2025, $69,220. $9,200 gone in 1 year." I said, "George, what happened? What did you spend it on?" He looked at me with these tired eyes and said, "Nothing. I didn't spend it on anything. I just lived." That's when he showed me the ledger. George keeps everything in this old school notebook, writes it all down by hand. Every bill, every expense, every month for the past 5 years. And what I saw made my blood run cold, because if this is happening to George, it's happening to millions of people right now. Here's what I need you to understand. George's income is $3,512 a month. Social Security, $2,080. Pension, $1,432. Fixed, same amount every month, every year. In 2021, his monthly expenses were $2,137. He had $1,375 left over every month. He was comfortable. He traveled. He saw his grandkids. But last month, December 2025, his expenses were $2,941. That's $804 more than what he brings in. Every single month, he's pulling $800 from savings just to pay normal bills. Do the math with me. 12 months times $804. That's $9,648 a year. He's got $69,220 left in savings. At this rate, in 7 years and 2 months, it's gone. George will be 80 years old, and he'll have nothing. And here's the thing that's haunting me. George didn't change anything. Same house, same car, same lifestyle. He didn't start eating at fancy restaurants. He didn't take expensive trips. He just kept living exactly the way he always lived. And somehow, he's going bankrupt in slow motion. George worked for the phone company for 30 years. Started as a lineman, worked his way up to supervisor. Retired in 2020 at 68. In 2019, he sat down with a financial planner who said, "George, you're in excellent shape. You've got a $1,500 cushion every month. You can travel, help your grandkids with college, enjoy your retirement." And for the first year, that was true. George was comfortable. Went to Florida, visited his daughter in Colorado, had money left over. But by 2022, he started to feel it. Everything was getting more expensive. By 2023, his cushion was gone. By 2024, he was dipping into savings. And now, 2025, it's $800 every single month like clockwork. George said to me, "Robert, I thought I was doing something wrong. I thought maybe I was spending too much." So I started tracking every penny. He showed me. The man writes down every purchase. And you know what I found? I'm not spending more. Everything just costs more. The exact same life I was living in 2021 now costs $800 a month extra. I didn't change. The world changed. Let me show you exactly what happened. Groceries. In 2021, George was spending $420 a month. Now, he's spending $620 a month. I said, "George, what are you buying different?" He pulled out his phone and showed me grocery receipts. January 2021, milk $2.89, eggs $1.99, chicken $2.99 a pound. Total, $102 a week. December 2025. Same store, same brands. Milk $4.49, eggs $5.29, bread $3.49, chicken $6.49 a pound. Total, $156 a week. That's $212 more per month just on groceries. And Robert, he said, I'm eating less. I used to have eggs every morning. Now I do oatmeal most days because it's cheaper. Property taxes. In 2020, his house was valued at $215,000. Annual tax, $2,496. Then the housing market went crazy. County reassessed in 2023. Now his house is valued at $312,000. New annual tax, $3,516. That's $85 more per month. He didn't renovate. He didn't add anything. The market just went up. George said, Robert, I can't afford for my house to be valuable. Every time the market goes up, I get poorer. Insurance. Homeowners went from $147 a month to $212. Car insurance from $98 to $134. He called his agent. Why is my insurance up 44%? I didn't file any claims. Agent said replacement costs, construction materials, labor, everything costs more. George hasn't had an accident in 12 years. Perfect driving record. Doesn't matter. Everyone's rates went up. Utilities. I sat there looking at all these numbers, and I said, George, you didn't do anything wrong. And he looked at me with tears in his eyes. This 73-year-old man who worked his whole life did everything right, saved, planned, paid off his house, crying at his kitchen table. Robert, he said, I feel like I'm being punished for living too long. I worked for 30 years. I paid my taxes. I saved my money. I did everything they told me to do. And every year I get older, everything gets more expensive, but my income stays the same. It's like watching my savings evaporate in slow motion, and there's nothing I can do about it. He paused. You know what the worst part is? I can't even complain. I have a pension a lot of people don't. I own my house a lot of people don't. I have savings, but I'm still going backwards. And if I'm going backwards with all these advantages, what about the people who don't have them? I started digging. Official inflation from 2021 to 2025, 23% overall. But that's an average, and averages lie. Food, up 32%. Energy, up 41%. Car insurance, up 52%. Homeowners insurance, up 34%. The things retirees spend the most money on went up way more than 23%. Meanwhile, Social Security had cost of living adjustments totaling about 24% over 5 years. Sounds like it matches, right? But it doesn't. Social Security uses the CPIW Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners, working people. But retirees spend more on healthcare and housing, less on childcare and education. There's a different measure called the CPIE Consumer Price Index for the elderly. From 2021 to 2025, it's estimated at 28%. Social Security went up 24%. That's a 4% gap. For George, with his $2,080 Social Security check, 4% is $83 a month. Almost $1,000 a year he's falling behind just on Social Security alone. And his pension? No cost of living adjustment at all. It'll be $1,432 when he's 80. It'll be $1,432 when he's 90, while everything around him keeps getting more expensive. I said, George, what are you doing about this? He showed me. Stopped his newspaper subscription, canceled his gym, stopped buying coffee out, drives less, switched to generic medications, lowered his thermostat to 62, wears 2 sweaters inside his own house, clips coupons, uses every rewards program. All of that saves him maybe $200 a month, but he's still $800 short. So the rest comes from savings. "Robert," he said, "I can't keep doing this. In 7 years, I'll have nothing left." And that's when I said, "George, there are things you don't know about. Things nobody told you." His face, I'll never forget it, this mixture of hope and anger. "What do you mean nobody told me?" I worked with a financial planner. I did everything right. I pulled out my laptop. "When did you turn 65? 2016. "George, since 2016, you've been eligible for a senior property tax freeze in this state. If your income is below $65,000 and you're over 65, you can apply. Your income is $42,144. You qualify. You've qualified for 9 years." I did the math. His 2016 property tax was $182 a month. He put his head in his hands. Nobody told me. The financial planner didn't mention it. The county didn't tell me. How was I supposed to know? "You weren't," I said. "That's the problem." We kept going. "Insurance, how long have you been with them?" 27 years. "Ever shopped around?" "I've been loyal." We got quotes. "Same coverage, different company. $90 less per month. Medicare Part D? When's the last time you reviewed it?" "Same plan since 2016. We went to Medicare.gov, found a plan that saved $38 a month. And his savings? $78,000 earning 0.25% interest, $14 a month. I showed him high-yield savings accounts. 4.5% right now. That's $258 a month. Even after tax, over $200 a month. We opened one that afternoon. I added it all up. Property tax freeze, $85. Insurance shopping, $90. Better Medicare Part D, $38. High-yield savings, $200. Total, $413 per month. "George, you just cut your monthly shortfall in half, from $800 to $387. He looked at the numbers, then at me, and he started crying again, but different this time. "Robert, I've been suffering for 3 years, watching my savings disappear, thinking I was doing something wrong. And all this time, there were solutions I didn't know about. Why didn't anyone tell me?" Yesterday, George called me. His voice was different, lighter. "Robert, I got the property tax freeze approved. They're sending me a $412 refund check. And going forward, my tax is frozen. I'm saving $85 a month." He paused. "One phone call, one form, that's all it took. And I waited 9 years, almost $12,000, because nobody told me. So if you're watching this, and you're on a fixed income, and you feel like you're drowning, I need you to do something right now. First, Google your state name plus senior property tax relief. Most states have programs. Check right now. Second, call an independent insurance agent and get quotes. Takes an hour, could save you $1,000 a year. Third, during Medicare open enrollment October 5th to December 7th, go to Medicare. GOV and compare Part D plans. Could save you hundreds. Fourth, if you have money in a regular savings account earning less than 1%, move it to a high-yield savings account. Today, rates are around 4 to 5% right now. George waited years. It cost him over $12,000 and almost cost him his house. Don't be George 5 years ago. Be George today. Take action now, because the $800 a month didn't disappear. It just shifted, and you can shift it back. Not all of it, maybe, but enough to breathe. Enough to sleep at night. Enough to stop watching your savings evaporate. George is going to make it. He's not going backwards anymore. He's stabilized. You can too, but you have to act. Don't wait. Every month you wait costs you money you'll never get back. George learned that the hard way. You don't have to.